value, visual identity, audience, voice, your consistency through content, and great storytelling are all important elements of your personal brand that you can find hella videos on. But what's one key component that not a lot of people talk about? We about to dive in. No. Okay. First and foremost, let's hop into my favorite definition of personal branding from my bestie, Wikipedia. Personal branding is the conscious and intentional effort to create and influence public perception of an individual by positioning them as an authority in their industry, elevating their credibility, and differentiating themselves from the competition to ultimately advance their career, widen their circle of influence, and have a larger impact. The process of personal branding involves finding your uniqueness, building a reputation on the things you want to be known for, and then allowing yourself to be known for them. Ultimately, the goal is to create something that conveys a message that can be monetized. Period. That definition is chef's kiss. Do you understand? We could talk about every part of this definition all day, every day, but there's a particular part I want us to focus on: the conscious and intentional effort to create and influence public perception of an individual. Now, let's look at the word perception. Perception involves using one of your 5 senses to become aware of something or someone. And the element that we're going to talk about today that not many do is your personal style, which is a big part of your visual identity. Because your personal style makes a huge impact on how you show up, how others perceive you, and whether or not they'll trust you enough to invest in you and your business, this sets you apart from the competition. How might you ask? Let's set the stage. Picture this. You're at a networking event, you confidently walk into a room, and as soon as you do, heads turn, whispers of, "Who's that?" fills the air, and everyone can feel your confident energy. Immediately, a few people walk up to you and you begin talking and getting to know each other, a kiki and a ha-ha and a hoo-hoo, and okay. You tell them about your business, your story, who you are, and what you offer. Turns out, these people are actually your dream clients and have been looking for someone who offers your services. You exchange contact info and continue making your way around the event. This is the power of personal branding and using it to build a memorable and impactful personal brand. You immediately grab their attention and are already seen as the authority figure and have built a layer of trust simply because of how you showed up. So when you follow up with them, they'll remember who you are and will be more than excited to work with you.
Sensational.
Now, don't get it twisted. Personal style is not just about clothes, right? It's about building a powerful personal brand that leaves a lasting impression. It's like your superpower in the world of branding. It's not just about looking good. It's about expressing who you are and what you stand for. Your style speaks volumes about your personality, your brand, and your values before you have the opportunity to communicate them. Now, we know many elements make up a powerful personal brand. One element in particular, visual identity, involves an important factor, which is your personal style. Using that knowledge in our scenario, we're going to break it down even further, the importance of personal style, and by using what I like to call the 3 C's: confidence, connections, and credibility, all which eventually lead to the 4th C, coins. Let's get into it. Our first C, confidence, which, if we look back at our definition, is the positioning them as an authority in your industry. In our scenario, you walked into the room with confidence and people felt that energy, which is what caused people to turn their heads and eventually approach you, right? When you feel good in what you wear, you exude confidence that captivates others. And that's exactly what you want to do. Believe it or not, I hate attention. As an introvert, I'd rather stay behind the scenes, stay to myself, and help someone else shine. However, everything about me screams, look at me. My hair, my loud outfits, my loud mouth, my loud energy, my blackness, make it make sense. However, in the midst of all that, I'm incredibly confident, like to the point where it's probably a problem, like Kanye West level. You know what I'm saying? Point is, the confidence in myself, how I dress, and how I show up enables me to really carry myself differently, receive attention, and eventually build a powerful personal brand. When people see you confidently owning your look, they'll believe in your confidence to deliver in your work as well. That confidence leads to connections, which is our second C. And if you refer back again to our definition from our good sis Wikipedia, it's widening your circle of influence. In our scenario, a few people walked up to you because they felt your confidence and energy and were attracted to that. Curious. That curiosity gave you the opportunity to connect with them and share your story and what you offer. In the end, you not only realized that they were your dream clients, but they also realized that you were someone they were looking for to solve their problems. And this is something that actually happened to me. Anyone that knows me knows that I love coffee shops. Like, your girl loves a good coffee shop. Okay. So one time I went to a coffee shop to do some work. Y'all, as soon as I walked through the door, like 10 people stared in my direction, and like 3 of them were like, "Oh my God, I love your outfit. I love your boots. I love your hair." Like, ah. And internally I'm like, "Oh my God." But like externally I'm like, "Yes, as you should." So I ordered my coffee or whatever, my little breakfast, and found a table and started doing some work. Not too long after, this woman walks up to me. She compliments my outfit and we just started talking, right? And turns out this lady was actually looking for a personal stylist. I literally walked out of that coffee shop with more confidence, not that I need any more, and a new client. If I had walked in there looking like a bum, there's 100% chance she wouldn't have even approached me, looked, or breathed in my direction. Branding. An aligned personal style attracts aligned opportunities and connections. When you're wearing what you love and what lights you up and makes you feel like the badass, the boss that you are, you're telling the universe that you're ready for those opportunities and your audience that you're ready to serve them. Those connections eventually lead to our third C, credibility, which, back to our definition again, says elevating your credibility. At the end of our scenario, we came to the conclusion that because of how you showed up and presented yourself at the networking event, you immediately grabbed your potential client's attention, okay? Your energy, all of that, attracted them. You're already seen as an authority figure and have built a layer of trust simply because of how you showed up. So when you follow up with them, they'll remember who you are and will be more than excited to work with you. That's credibility. You know how superheroes or villains always wear like the same outfit or have a consistent trademark about them and you immediately know who they are? So your personal style is like that. Your signature look, like Harley Quinn's color scheme, the Joker's hair, or Black Panther's suit. When people see you consistently rocking your unique style, it reinforces your brand and builds trust, aka credibility. They'll think, if they're this consistent with their style, they must be reliable in their work too. And we want people to think that. Style is literally self-care. When you take care of yourself, your audience and clients will trust you to take care of them as well. And because of that trust, those people will be more willing and excited to speak your name in rooms that you're not in. After all, your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. Along with the 3 C's, confidence, connections, and credibility, remember to embrace growth. Personal style is a journey of self-discovery and evolution. Embrace change, experiment with new looks, and let your style evolve as you evolve. Your personal brand overall is a reflection of your journey, just like your personal style. And that, my love, brings us to the end of the video. If you want specific examples for how to integrate your personal style into your branding, check out my last video here where I talk about 7 styling habits that will instantly elevate your brand. And of course, subscribe for more. Peace!